Do you like being watched when you're doing a poo? I've just realised I look tiny compared to this plant. Look how giant this plant looks. I feel like everything developmental. Wow, that word's quite long. Hey guys, Sonny recently came to me and said, poo poo, and then I said, shall we go to the toilet? And he said, yes. So I am taking that to mean that he is sort of starting his potty training journey. He's only 1.5, but I'm definitely going to start planting the seeds. Also because with Jack, potty training was super easy. It just happened very naturally. There was no big drama. And I guess I would deem it quite a success. I'm going to talk you through what we did with Jack and what worked and what didn't work, and just offer up some tips on how to potty train your kid. So let's go. First up, there's absolutely, in my mind anyway, no rush when it comes to potty training. Jack wasn't the first out of my friends' kids, he wasn't the last. I didn't worry at all though, and I feel like if you rush these things or do them too early, it will take way longer. He was probably on the late side, but he got there in his own time. I know, especially for a first-time parent, you really want to track these things. They will all get there. Don't worry when they do it. You'll naturally feel the right time to do it, but don't force anything. Otherwise, I'm telling you, I'm sure it will take longer. Try not to compare yourself with other parents and what age their kids are doing it. It doesn't matter. Your child is not going to be a teenager still in nappies. Point number 2. Don't worry about the time of year. I feel like parents place a big emphasis on whether it's summer or winter, and summer's so much easier because your kid can be nappy free, etc. For me, the most important thing when it comes to time is your time. Do you have time to dedicate mornings to be at home, to like spend time on the potty, etc.? Or are you going to be working, or are you going to be busy? Your time is more important than the time of the year, so I would really focus on kind of your schedule and whether it'll fit in with that. Point number 3, look out for signals. So already Sonny is starting to give me signals by saying poo poo, and with Jack it was different signals. He would sort of go off and be alone. So really watch out for those signals as clear signs that your child might be ready, but you've got to kind of, keep an eye on them. Point number 4, and kind of following on from that, is communication. So Sonny seems to be talking a little earlier than Jack and is able to communicate with me in that way and say poo poo, whereas Jack couldn't at this age. And once he could, it was way easier, and we were able to sort of have this dialogue, and I was able to gauge what he needed, and etc. So I would say that potty training and communication verbally go hand in hand. You can do other types of communication to describe the motion, but for us at least, communication in terms of speech was really important with Jack, and I think is for me a big sign with Sonny that he's maybe ready. Point number 5 is around methodology. So whatever works, and what I mean by that is for Jack, for example, I think it was my mum that taught him. He does this thing that we call a knee-knee, where he gets up and kneels on the toilet seat to do a wee. Now, it's not the most conventional thing, but it just works and he's comfortable doing it, and again, he's not going to be like a teenager or an adult clambering on the toilet seat to do a wee-wee, but it just works. It's kind of weird, but it's kind of wonderful, so I would say whatever method works for your child, just let them do it and go with the flow. Point number 6, this is probably my favourite point, is you do not need all the gadgets that come with potty training. So I know there's stickers and books and toys and games, so much stuff. For us, we had one item and one item only when it came to potty training, and that is this. Our potty. I love this potty, it's awesome. It decomposes. So we are going to bury this when all the kids have finished potty training. But yeah, it's awesome. But the bigger point is, don't fall for all the gadgets and all that stuff. You really don't need it, and you don't need your home taken over with all that stuff. Which leads me on to point 7, which is find the fun without all the gadgets. So with all the like tipping and the flushing and the wiping, there's actually quite a lot of fun to be had. We used to make up little songs and do a little dance. Be creative with it. You just don't need all the gadgets, but definitely I would say find the fun in the potty training. Point number 8 is make the bathroom a happy place. I put Jack's favourite books there, a couple of toys, made it a place that was just nice, and just like hang out in the toilet. Sounds kind of weird, but I think that's really important, that it isn't like this alien kind of cold adult place. Tip number 9 is let them maybe be on their own. Do you like being watched when you're doing a poo? No. So I found that once I realised that Jack wanted to be on his own, this was massive, and he performed way better when he was just left to it. Even now, he likes to be on his own. He asks for the door to be shut, just like you or I would. and I feel like why would we expect them to be on the potty with us watching? So just try leaving them to be on their own and see what happens. Now, tip number 10, even if you haven't used reusables up to this point, potty training, especially night potty training, is the perfect time to start using them. For example, Jack now still wears a nappy sometimes at night if he asks for it or not, and without fail, it will always be a reusable nappy. Why? Because sometimes, most of the time, he doesn't even wet it, but just in case, we'll use it. And if that were a normal disposable nappy, well, you just have to chuck it out after not even being used, whereas reusable, you can just chuck in the washing machine like normal. We use the Bambino Mio, which I love. I've talked about these nappies before, but yeah, we use these when it comes to night training. That's it, guys. Let me know in the comments below what things you've used to help you on your journey or what you're worried about, and I'll try and answer them and help. Okay, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.